82, Farmall 51 here. Alright, the orange video today. Did a complete service on the Kubota here. Air, oil, transmission, and rear end fluid. I've always, since day one, since I bought this tractor brand new, I have always put Kubota oil, Kubota filters, Kubota whatever. Usually if I can get the OEM parts, that's what I try to put on it. I did put a regular oil filter, or one from Napa one time, air filter on it, because I needed one and nobody had one around. So, but anyway, it's got a Kubota filter in it now. As you can see, I got my front end fluid here, or full drive axle gear oil put back in it. But I got finished doing all the oil. Put all my filters on. Let's see. As you can see, there's, and I marked my hours. This tractor's only got 1,853 hours on it, and I usually mark the date up there somewhere too. Probably see it, but it's 12/22. I did actually. This is a video filmed. Part of it's filmed yesterday, but so yeah. Completely done all that. Of course, there's the Kubota's UDT oil. They put the rear ends in hydraulic oil. So, let's see. There. Yeah, got all that done, and I had a slight leak on one of the front. I'm draining the front end fluid now. I can get my camera straight here. I'm draining that fluid because I always change out the differential fluid, I guess, front differential fluid. The seal on the inside here, I noticed it leaked. It had the whole inside of the rim wet, and I figured it was sealed bad. So I ordered the kit for the right side. This one hadn't come in yet, but I'm gonna do it later. There's one of the inner bearings that was on it, but took it apart, and fairly easy. You know, was not all the teeth on the inside. All those were excellent. None of them were sharp. None of them had irregular wear. They weren't wearing on the ends. They were all wearing like they were supposed to. They looked excellent. No problem whatsoever with the gearing in there. I was very tickled with that. With a 20-year-old tractor, that if it didn't have four-wheel drive on it, wouldn't be worth 5 cents in the first place. But I found this. Yeah, it's missing some balls. This here. This is the original bearing that was in it. As you can see in here some places. I'm guessing, and I don't know where some of them went. Some of them come apart. There's a lot of metal shards inside the bottom of the housing there. Got all that cleaned out, flushed all that out really well. On that side. The other side, that I hadn't seen anything coming out of it, so no metal shards, no nothing like that. So that bearing there hadn't come apart, but this one obviously did. But I mean, it was still working like it was supposed to. So as you can see, I found bits of that in there, but they don't look pitted or they don't look bad. So. But anyway, that's that. I was not expecting to find that. I figured a bearing or something was probably getting ready to go bad, but I didn't know the bearing about disintegrated. So I'll rebuilt all that with OEM Kubota parts, and as soon as I put the fluid back in it, I gotta wait 24 hours for the sealer because it doesn't have a gasket. They don't use a gasket, they use the RTV stuff. So as soon as that 24 hours, that should be cured enough to pour the fluid back in it. So, but anyway, that's that. And I didn't do a video while I was changing oil. I probably could if I had somebody helping me with the video, to help me video. It's hard when you change an oil and you got your hands constantly covered in oil. And I like to wear these. These are the Venom. I think these are the Venom gloves. Yeah, these are the gloves I usually wear. They hold up really well. They're very, very durable, and very rarely do you ever break one. In fact, a lot of times you can just peel them right back off and reuse them if you don't get them too bad. And I'll just take one and peel it off and lay it back on the box and use it when I need it again. But usually I put the gloves on just to keep from having to getting your hands all messy, especially when you get into some of this grease and oil that's got a lot of dirt, but it'll like I say, it'll get on your hands and it's impossible to get out of the cracks of your hands. So, but other than that, that's it on the Kubota B7500, and it is a 2001 model, so it is 20 years old this year. And like I said, but like I said, I've always used oil like you're supposed to. I've always kept it changed. I think I went a little over this time on my oil change. It had 1853, and I think when I changed it, it was 1690 something, I think. So it wasn't too bad. I usually try to change it every 100 hours. And like I said, I completely do the rear end. Since this is a hydrostatic machine that shares the hydrostatic fluid with the loader and the rear end and all that's all shared, I completely change everything, filters and all. Screen back here, like I say, fuel filter and all. So I was working on doing some stuff in the garden. It'll pull it. It's not bad. It's not too bad on it, but yeah. So like I say, I always flush that out. And that way everything's always nice and clean. Nothing's ever left in there. There's no trash left in there. So that's the key, is keeping that oil fresh, keeping it clean. Make sure you got good filters and all. So, but thanks for watching. And like I say, everybody have a Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'll make another video between now and Christmas or not, but Merry Christmas from Farmall 51 and to everybody out there. And I appreciate all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. But I appreciate all the likes, comments, and subscriptions and everything, and always enjoy that, comments and stuff like that. And like I say, it's been busy. Fixing to get busy here about middle of January with some tractor shows and things like that. So we'll be making some more videos. But I'll keep up every now and then I'll slip in a buyer's guide or a brochure or something like that. I'm trying to go through all my buyer's guides. I got a few in the 60s and some in the early 70s that I've got to get. But I'm trying to find those to complete the series on up until whenever they started. I'm guessing sometime in the late 50s, early 60s when they started. I've got 61, 62. I'm working on 63 now. I'm not sure if they did anything before that, if they just had individual brochures, but anyway, that's that. And thanks for watching, and like I say, Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you again.